Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss a new lesson from your term 3. So we have completed your term 2 long back. Alright. So we are going to start term 3 and your first lesson is our agriculture. You know, mostly our land in India is cultivated land. Yes, am I right or not? The main occupation of our country is farming. Not only our country, most of the countries in the world, depending on the climatic conditions existing, depending on the available resources, the main occupations may be or may not be cultivation or agriculture. Now let us see how is our agriculture existing in our India. What sort of crops we grow in India. Okay, let us see. Agriculture means cultivation of land. Obviously, what do we mean by agriculture? Growing crops. Am I right? So, cultivation of land or growing crops are nothing but the agriculture. It also includes horticulture, livestock rearing and fishing. So, agriculture, under agriculture, what it includes? Horticulture. What do you mean by horticulture, children? Flowers, growing of different sorts of flowers. Livestock rearing, what do you mean by livestock rearing? Like we'll be growing our domestic animals, say hens, poultry and buffaloes, cows, sheep, horse. Rearing of all these animals is nothing but livestock rearing. And fishing, obviously you know very well fishing, right? Now, agriculture provides food for people and raw materials for industry. So what generally, mainly agriculture is providing? It is providing food, but also not only the food, but also raw materials for the industries. More than 2/3 of Indians are farmers. This makes agriculture the main occupation in our country. More than 2/3 of our country, the people existing in India, more than 2/3 of the population of India are farmers. That's why the main occupation of our country, India, is agriculture. Now, types of crops. India has favorable climate, fertile soil and good irrigation facilities to grow many crops. I have said to you, most of the countries, depending on the availability of the natural resources, they choose agriculture as the main occupation. Okay, so few particular crops will be there depending on the season they grow. Okay, now India has favorable climate. Our country has favorable climate. We have fertile soil. The soil is very much fertile because many rivers throughout the year they flow across our country and good irrigation facilities we do have to grow many crops. The crops grown are of two types. So how many types of crops do we have, children? Food crops and cash crops. The crops which we are growing are divided, broadly classified into two. Food crops and the cash crops. Now let us see what are food crops. The crops which are grown to be eaten are called as the food crops. The name suggests food crops. So food is nothing but what we eat. So the crops which are grown generally to be eaten are nothing but the food crops. So what are that examples? Rice, wheat, millet and pulses. Rice, wheat, millet and pulses are called as the food crops. So food crops, as the name suggests, the crops that are grown to be eaten are called as the food crops. And then cash crops, the crops which are grown to be used in industries or for sale in the market are called as the cash crops. As the name suggests, cash is nothing but the money. So crops that are grown, I have said you, agriculture generally provides food and also raw materials to the industries. Am I right? Therefore, so cash crops are such crops which are grown to sell or to provide raw materials to the industries, and these are the crops generally we sell in the market. As the name suggests, children, cash crops. Crops that are being grown to sale in the market are nothing but the cash crops. So what are those? The main cash crops are sugarcane, jute, cotton, tea and coffee. These are the cash crops. So how many types of crops we have? Two. Food crops and cash crops. So food crops are the crops that are grown to be eaten. So what are rice, wheat, millets and pulses. Coming to cash crops, these crops are grown to sell in the market or for the industry. So what are those crops? Sugarcane, jute, cotton, tea and coffee. Sugarcane is processed to make jaggery and sugar. Jute is used to make bags and carpets. Cotton is used to make cloth. Tea and coffee are popular drinks. Coffee powder is made from coffee beans. Obviously, we know sugarcane is generally used to make jaggery. Jaggery, bellam. Okay, is used to make jaggery and sugar. And jute we see nowadays say no to plastic. Generally, we are using cloth bags or the jute bags. So, jute is generally used to make bags and carpets. And cotton, obviously cotton clothes we wear in the summer season. So, cotton is used to make the cloth. And tea and coffee are popular drinks in India. Okay, and coffee is made from the seeds called coffee beans. Agriculture production. Total agricultural production has increased since independence. Since 1947, the independence what we have gained, from there if we calculate, our total production of our country has been increased. This is due to the following reasons. So what are the reasons behind that? Let us see. Use of better quality seeds. So we started using better quality seeds. More area had been brought under irrigation. So most of the land has been started using for the irrigation. And use of fertilizers and pesticides. So these fertilizers and pesticides protects the crops from the different types of insects. Use of tractors and other modern agricultural machinery. So use of tractors and even the modern machinery, like as the years are passing on, we have been updated in terms of technology. So since farmers started using the tractors and different modern machinery for agriculture. So these are the 4 reasons. So what are the 4 reasons due to which our agricultural production has increased since independence, children? The first one is use of good or best quality seeds, and more area has been brought under irrigation, and the use of fertilizers and pesticides, and the use of tractors and modern machinery for the agriculture. So these are the 4 reasons due to which the total agricultural production of our country has been increased since independence. Horticulture. I have said you, horticulture is a part of an agriculture. Let us see. The cultivation of fruits, flowers and vegetables is called horticulture. So I have said you, growing different kinds of flowers is an horticulture. Apart from this, growing different types of fruits as well as vegetables is also called as the horticulture. So what do you mean by horticulture? The cultivation of fruits, flowers and vegetables is called as the horticulture. They are grown for sale in the market. Obviously, we generally purchase the vegetables and fruits. Nowadays, people started growing the vegetables on their terraces, on their availability of time and patience level. But few people will purchase the vegetables from the supermarkets or Raitu Bazaars, whatever it is. Many horticulture crops are grown in India. Yes, obviously, India has completely favorable conditions existing, not only for agriculture and also for growing different types of fruits, vegetables and flowers too. Now fruits, so what are the fruits? Apple, pineapple, lychee. And what are the flowers? Jasmine, gladiolus, tuberose, marigold. Vegetables, cabbage, potato, peas. So these are the crops, fruits, flowers and vegetables that are grown in our country. The horticulture crops are mostly from Jammu and Kashmir. So these horticulture crops, whatever we are growing, they are from which state? Jammu and Kashmir. Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and the northeastern states. So these horticulture crops, whatever are there, generally they are mostly grown in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and the northeastern states of India. That is about the horticulture. Then coming to livestock rearing. Animals which farmers keep for their use are called livestock. I have said you, generally farmers use the animals like buffaloes, cows, hens, goats, sheep. So these are nothing but the livestock. It includes cow, buffalo, bullock, sheep, goat, camel, mule and yak. They are useful in many ways. So animals which the farmers keep for their use, they are called as the livestock. And these livestock includes, what are those? Cow, buffalo, bullock, sheep, goat, camel, mule and yak. They have different types of uses. Let us see, they are used in many ways. How? Cows and buffaloes, obviously they give us milk, and their waste, the cow dung, is used as a manure. Bullocks are used to plow fields and we draw water from the wells and pull carts. So bullock, generally we have bullock carts. We use that to travel from one place to the other also. In olden days, people used to travel through bullock carts. Wool is obtained from sheep and camels. I mean, woolen clothes, what we wear, sweaters, shawls, whatever it is. We get that wool from sheep and camels. The skins of sheep and goats are used to make leather goods. Also, the skin of the sheep and goats are used to make the leather products like bags, belts, whatever it is. The meat of sheep and goats is eaten. Yes, you people love to eat non-veg, am I right? Mules and yaks are used to transport goods and people in hilly regions. So mules and yaks, where these generally will be used in hilly regions. And these animals are used to carry the people in the hilly region, like for transportation purpose. So these are about the livestock rearing. Next, fishing. Fishing is of two types. Now generally, what is your main, like what you want to do when you are idle? Generally we listen few people say, I love fishing, right? So fishing is of two types. What are those? Marine and inland. So fishing is also of two types, marine fishing and inland fishing. Catching fish from the sea is called marine fish. If you are catching fish in sea, that is called as the marine fishing. It is done in the states located along the coast. So see, generally the coastal areas have this marine fishing. Fishermen catch sardine, mackerel and shrimp from the sea. Catching fish from rivers, canals, lakes and ponds is called inland fishing. So generally inside, like fishes have been like caught with the small sources of water like rivers, ponds, lakes and all. So that is called as the inland fishing. It is popular in Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Assam and Himachal Pradesh. So where this inland fishing is popular, children? Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Assam and Himachal Pradesh. Fishermen catch rohu, katla, freshwater prawn and trout. That is about your fishing. So this is about the lesson our agriculture. Agriculture means cultivation, and it is the main occupation of our country because almost 2/3 of the population are farmers. And next we have two types of crops. What are those? Food crops and cash crops. So food crops are nothing but the crops that are grown to eat, and cash crops are the crops that are grown for the sale and to provide to the industry. So what are the food crops generally? Rice, wheat, millets. Okay, and what are the cash crops? Sugarcane, sugarcane, jute, cotton, tea and coffee. These are the cash crops. And agriculture protection, like production of our agriculture has been increased since our independence, since the time we have got our independence. So what are the reasons behind that, children? Like we started using better quality of seeds, we started using pesticides and fertilizers, and farmers started using tractors and modern machinery, and most of the land is also being used for the irrigation. So these are the four reasons due to which the production of agriculture has been increased since the independence. Okay, next, horticulture, the cultivation of fruits, flowers, and vegetables is nothing but the horticulture. Then generally this horticulture is carried out in which states? Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and northern states of India. Then coming to livestock rearing is nothing but the animals which the farmers use is nothing but the livestock. So generally what are the animals generally they use, children? Cows and buffaloes, they give us milk, and their cow dung is used for the manure. And next, bullocks are generally used to plow the land and also to carry the people from one place to the other place. And wool, that is we are getting from the sheep, is used for making the woolen clothes as well as leather also. And the skin of camel is used in making the leather bags or leather items, whatever is it. And camels are also very useful in the desert. We call camel as the ship of the desert because generally in deserts people travel with the help of camels. And next, mules and yaks. These animals are used generally in the hilly areas. So that in hilly areas these mules and yaks are being used to carry the people from one place to the other place. And next, coming to the fishing. Fishing is of two types, marine fishing and inland fishing. The fishing, if it is done in seas, that is called as the marine fishing. Generally this is done near the coastal areas. Okay, and the fishing generally happening near the rivers, lakes and ponds are nothing but the inland fishing. So generally we find coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Assam and Himachal Pradesh. These states generally we find the fishing will be the occupation of the people over there. So this is about the lesson on agriculture. So just read the lesson and underline the new words and try to complete the backside exercises of your textbook. We'll meet in the next class with the new lesson of your term 3, the second one. Okay children, bye for today. Till that, stay safe and be healthy. Okay children, bye bye.